baby was dipped into the bone-chilling water, and a thin layer of frost instantly formed on the infant's skin, as if a glistening armor enveloped the little body. Once the solemn and sacred baptism ceremony was complete, the priest, with a grave expression, placed the pendant of love around the swaddled baby's neck, as if infusing this new life with eternal hope and a promise for a fresh start. Immediately after, the soldiers and subjects rushed into the river to receive their baptism. The priest then asked the princess, puzzled, why she did not join in the baptism. He had already chosen a wonderful name for her, and all she needed to do was accept the baptism to claim it. However, the princess, with a smile on her face, slightly bowed and firmly yet gently told the priest that she was already protected by a mystical power. Her strength would illuminate the path ahead of her. The priest instantly wore an incredulous expression. He then hoped the prince could persuade the princess to accept the baptism. The prince looked at his princess with eyes full of anticipation, unaware that she was the reincarnation of the previous witch, already possessing mystical powers. At this moment, the priest's assistants began to scold the princess, and the priest solemnly warned that if she did not accept the baptism, she would not be considered a true woman, and the child she bore would not be able to inherit the prince's throne. If the princess was unwilling to do it in the name of love, the priest would use force to strip her naked in front of everyone and drive her into the water. Hearing the priest's words, the princess was instantly enraged. She tore off her clothes and walked into the middle of the river. This sudden action left everyone present utterly dumbfounded. The prince, seeing this, rushed towards the river, but the soldiers held him back. As the princess's head was submerged under the water, another general behind her directly plunged into the river to search for her. The priest also looked anxiously at the river, and the baby's nanny followed closely behind, running into the water to search for the princess. Just as the two were searching for the princess in the river, a figure suddenly appeared in the water. The prince realized it was none other than the princess. However, the princess only looked back at the prince on the shore without saying a word. From her gaze and actions, the prince could see that she was going to leave. He anxiously ran to the small boat on the shore and rowed with the soldiers into the river, trying to stop the princess. The priest, understanding from the prince's actions that he could not force his woman to accept the baptism, turned and left. Late into the night, the prince was still following the princess's footprints, searching for her. However, the princess had vanished into thin air, leaving only a trail of footprints. The prince's guard then advised him to return first, as they would not be able to find the princess because she was a jaguar. At this moment, the princess's son was crying incessantly from hunger. However, the young prince was accustomed to the princess's breast milk and refused to drink milk from anyone.